everyone, welcome back. Today is Sunday and I am so happy and excited for today. Usually on Sunday I feel like I don't do anything. I just stay inside and I like kind of focus on cleaning and resetting and all that kind of stuff, which I did a lot of that this morning. But I'm really happy because today I get to go hang out with one of my long time friends that I've had here in Korea. And if you've been on my channel for a while, you probably remember her. We are gonna go hang out with Sharon. She used to be my vlogs all the time in 2020, and then she ended up getting a new job. I got busy, she got busy, and we just haven't been able to hang out nearly as frequently during like the past couple of years, but we're still really good friends. I know I get some questions from some of my viewers asking like, are we still friends? And yes, we are. I'm gonna be going to Jeonpo-dong and we're gonna hang out there, go to a cafe, get some dinner. Jeonpo-dong is actually where I first lived when I initially moved to Korea. So whenever I go there, I just get so many good memories from my first few months here. So I wanted to vlog my day with you, and then I also kind of wanted to talk a little bit in this video about making friends abroad / making friends in your 20s, because I feel like making friends once you're in your 20s and you're established in your career, I feel like it's just harder compared to when you're in high school or college. I feel like by the time you get to your mid-20s, a lot of people kind of already have their friend groups and aren't really trying to make new friends. Definitely a quality over quantity type of person, just because I've never been the type of person who likes hanging out in big groups of friends, to be honest. Like, I don't mind it, but it's just not something I love. And I know when I moved abroad, making friends was one of the things I was like most nervous about. If you guys are new to my channel, then you might not know, but I literally moved across the world when I was 22. Yeah, I was 22. I just finished college and I moved to the city of Busan in South Korea, which is where I am now, and I didn't know a single person. I actually had somebody tell me, don't move to Busan, move to Seoul instead, because you'll be able to meet people easier. And I'm very happy with my choice of moving to Busan. I've been in Busan for 4 years now, and I feel like I definitely have a good flow here. I feel like I have a solid handful of people that I can count on and that I like to meet up with and hang out with. But honestly, it was not easy at the beginning. I remember, I think even like 3 to 4 months in living in Korea, I really did not have anyone. I feel like it was very hard for me to click with people. I also felt like all of my friendships that I were making were basically centered around partying and alcohol, which I guess that fit the phase of life that I was in at that time. However, that's not really like my thing anymore. I literally don't remember the last time I went to a club. I'm not against it, but it's just not what I want to do. I feel like a lot of my life is such a blur. When I first moved abroad, like, it was such a crazy, chaotic time. I do think a lot of it has just kind of been blurred out, but one thing I will never forget is just the lonely feeling of not really having anybody that I could call or count on. And I think I did like try to make a few friends towards the beginning, and I just didn't really click super well with some of them. And that was also frustrating. So yeah, stay tuned. Later on in this video, we're gonna chat about all of that. All right, makeup is just about done. Love doing my makeup, it's so therapeutic for me. I also wanted to share with you guys a couple of my like new finds that I just thought you guys would love. When I was in the States, I got Morphe brushes. I just got a couple. I tried just these two. This one is their, I think it's their bronzer blush brush. They're M405, and then this one is their M581. Absolutely love these. I want to say they were like $12 to $13 each, and definitely worth the hype. I know Morphe is like kind of gone off the rails in a way, but I like their brushes. I've never tried their makeup, but their brushes are really good. I've also recently been using a cushion foundation that I'm obsessed with. I typically don't reach for cushions just because sometimes I feel like they go on a little bit cakey onto my skin, but I love this one so much. I'm so impressed. This is by the brand La Lavesi. This is their Acma cushion. It literally goes on so smooth. Like, you can effortlessly, I feel like, get that airbrush effect, especially even just using the little puff that it comes with. Sometimes I feel like these don't do that great of a job at applying it, but I was so impressed when I first used this. And also another thing that stands out to me about this cushion is it is so long wearing. Like, I feel like you really don't even need to use that much of a makeup base or a setting spray when you use this, just because it's so long wearing. I feel like it also does a really good job at kind of helping to fade out wrinkles. I don't have a ton of wrinkles on my face, but my biggest like insecurity wrinkle is this one right here, and I feel like the airbrush effect just kind of helps smooth it out a bit. And then obviously the coverage, I'm really happy with the coverage. A lot of times some Korean cushions I've tried, they don't have the best coverage, but this one's really good. So if you're looking for a high coverage cushion, definitely recommend this one. It also has really good brightening effects. I feel like whenever I reach for this, I'm not using as much concealer because it kind of does the brightening effect that a concealer would have done for me. I've only tried this cushion out from their brand, but I was looking online and they actually have several different cushions from this line that are for different skin types. So I got the one that is more mattifying. It's called SS Matte Cover. That's the specific kind. But then they also have kind of like more dewy finishes. They even have like more whitening finishes, something for everyone. So I will have this linked below. It's on Amazon. You can get it super easily on there, and I literally just love how compact and cute it is. I'm going to be throwing this into my purse just in case I want to touch up later. Okay, then finally for eyeliner, for a few weeks I stopped wearing my top eyeliner because I just didn't have any on hand, and then I got this one a couple days ago and I am obsessed with it. It's by this brand, Not LLD. It's a Korean brand. It is just a really nice fine tip pen eyeliner. Absolutely love this style. This is literally like the only type of eyeliner I can successfully apply. I love how easy it is to use. I like how flexible the tip is. It's super smudge proof, which I really like because I feel like sometimes throughout the day, especially if it's like a humid day, my eyeliner will just like smudge so easily. So I like how this is smudge proof. It's waterproof. It's also made from the EWG green ingredients, so it's very like non-irritating if you have eyes that get irritated easily. And yeah, overall love this. It literally goes on so nicely, super easy to control too. I feel like I never catch myself messing up whenever I use this. It also has the airtight packaging, which I really like because so many of my eyeliners get dried out way too quickly and then I have to buy new ones. So I'm really happy that they market this as like an airtight packaging. It's also on Amazon. They have other shades available too. So I'm just using the black one, but I also really like using a brow eyeliner just for like a more natural look. I think I just realized I forgot to do a little bit of highlighter on my nose. That's what was missing. I was like, something's missing. Just a little bit of highlighter. Right, ready to go. I just wanted to show you my very basic winter outfit. It is so cold today, so hopefully I don't regret not wearing my padding, but I'm just wearing a sweatshirt. I have a white bodysuit on. Oh my gosh, I forgot to clip it. Oops, okay, I'm going to fix that. I have a white bodysuit on under, sweatpants, and I can't decide if I want to wear sneakers or Uggs. And then my jewelry is all Saved by Salt. These little birthstone necklaces, I'm 99% sure we're going to be releasing them next month, but I can't be for sure yet, but fingers crossed it all works out. And then also same with these earrings. These earrings are going to be coming out next month, but okay, I'm going to head out. I'm going to take the subway. I'll see you in a little bit. So many like holiday vibes. Don't you feel like cafes this year are doing more Christmas decorations? Like, it was not like this. I feel like, look, there's more. There's more. So we were gonna go to this cafe, but then we both decided that we're hungry. So we're not gonna go, but so cute. Guys, these are bacon wrapped shrimp. So good. It's okay though. Store. It used to be like a random clothing store, but I like this. So cute. I want to start using a diary again. Oh my god. These are so on this puffer. I feel like I'm gonna get it. It's cute.
So 믹스상어를 2개 주세요.
Oh, thank you. 감사합니다. 우와. All right, I am on the way home from my little hangout date with Sharon. It's so good to see her. Can I just say I'm so proud of myself because there was so much cute stuff at those stores that I wanted to just pick up everything, and I didn't get a darn thing. And I'm not mad because I know I will thank myself later. My bank account will thank myself later. There was that one jacket in Zara that I really wanted to get, and I'm gonna think on it for a few days because I honestly don't need it. Like I have my long padding and I have a Patagonia, and I feel like that's all I need, but that taupe color was so nice and I felt really cute in it. So I'm just gonna think on it. But yeah, heading home now. The area that we hung out in is the neighborhood that I lived in for the first year that I was in Korea. So every time I go there with her, because she was like my main friend that I had my first year in Korea, I just like so many memories come back. Memories that I completely forgot about. It's always fun just walking down memory lane. Oh, also, it's been such a long fall. Like I can't believe it's about to be December and these leaves are still here. Hello! Hello! Hi, precious! Hi. 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 Let me wash my hands. Hi, hi, hi. Alright, I just got in from taking Cleo out on her nightly walk, and now it is time to sit down and take my makeup off. And I thought while I do this, it would be a good time to just sit down and chat about how I managed to meet people, make friends, and a couple of pieces of advice I have for you if you are moving to a new city like I did a few years ago. This tea is so good. I've been in such a tea mood this season. All right, so first off, the I think biggest and most solid piece of advice I have is to let friendships naturally evolve. Because I feel like when I moved abroad, and I think when a lot of people move to a new city or they move to a new country, I personally thought that I was just going to be able to meet all these people and make all of these new best friends within like weeks of moving to this new place. Because when I went to college, I joined a sorority, and when I did go to college, I did immediately make tons of friends very quickly because of my sorority. So I think for some reason I just thought that was gonna happen here, and I think that's something I didn't really prepare myself for, is that friendships have to naturally evolve in order for them to actually work and not feel forced and weird. Honestly, I actually have seen it happen though, where people came to a new city and they did just so happen to meet their best friend within like the first couple of weeks, just out of really good luck, and I think that's amazing, but I don't think it's a really super common thing. So that's the first thing, is just let friendships naturally evolve, let them grow, let them build on itself, and it will work out the way it's supposed to. As far as actually meeting people, the first thing I want to recommend is signing yourself up for classes. I know like the obvious thing is you should really be putting yourself out there, which is true. Like, you're not gonna make friends by sitting alone at home. So I would definitely say, if you want to meet friends like the organic way, by going out, sign up for some kind of class. I know when I first came here, I signed up for Korean language classes, which I ended up dropping out of them like fairly quickly, but that was a way that I was able to immediately meet people. Whether it's an exercise class, like a yoga class, there's actually a lot of free yoga classes I've noticed in tons of different cities. So yoga classes, I know I took a surfing class here in Busan, and I was able to meet so many foreigners through that, and I even got to meet some of you guys through that, which was awesome. You guys have seen me go to cooking classes and stuff like that. That is a really, really good way to put yourself out there. Even if it's something you wouldn't usually do, I recommend doing it. It's a nice way to meet people in a sober atmosphere. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna go wash my face. That feels so good. Washing my face always feels so good, but I feel like especially after going on the subway and being in crowds and going into all those stores, like I really needed a good face wash, so that feels good. But with it being like so cold and the air, I feel like in my apartment is so dry, I might get a humidifier because the air is so dry in here. So to help maintain and even out the pH, because I feel like it's a little bit unbalanced right now, I'm going to go in with my Hayshell facial cream mist. I used this at the beginning of this video when I was getting ready. I like to use this for makeup prep and later in the day. This is really, really good for makeup prep. It gives your skin the most clean and silky layer before applying makeup, so I really, really like it in the mornings. But I'm also gonna use it right now, and I don't know if you noticed, but I have a little pimple that popped up. Mist from Hayshell actually has one of my favorite ingredients for pimples, which is Centella asiatica extract. You guys know that's like the ingredient that saved my skin when I had really bad acne a few years ago. So this is definitely safe for applying on something like this pimple that just popped up. Literally, it feels so good to mist it. And then if I want something that's like a little deeper, like I could do a little irritation pad right here to help out the acne. No stinging or irritation. It contains plant extracts besides the Centella asiatica. It has fig extract, lecithin, and ceramide, which are all friendly for sensitive skin and just like all around everyday use. Besides the amazing ingredients, which are doing a really good job at giving my skin a nice little glow. Hayshell actually uses eco-friendly packaging. So this is made from eco-friendly stainless steel, and then the box that this arrived in is actually made out of 100% sugarcane. I've never heard of brands using that to make their packaging. You can get this on Amazon. I will have it linked below. I know you guys saw me use it before I did my makeup and here at night, but I also wanted to say it's a really good kind of midday glow mist. So if you want to give your face a little bit of glow in the middle of the day, if you already have makeup on, you can totally spray it on top of your makeup. I've never had any problems with doing that. All right, back to friendship talk. I have my notes right here because I knew I was gonna, you know, be all over the place. But the next tip I have is, it's 2023, take advantage of social media. I feel like a lot of people think that only influencers are supposed to be meeting up from social media, but that is not true. I've seen so many different types of people here make friends via social media, and believe it or not, guys, I'm pretty sure every single one of my friends I've made here have made off of Instagram or YouTube. I'm trying to think of, maybe there's a couple people that I've organically made friends with, but honestly, I feel like nowadays it's so easy. You can use Instagram. There's tons of expat Facebook groups. In my senior year of college, my neighborhood I was living in even had a Facebook group that we were able to chit chat on there. So do your research and find people around you that are on social media. You can use hashtags like expat in London, stuff like that. Obviously, just be careful with using social media. There comes risk. So I would just say, you know, meet up for the first time in public places and use your intuition, trust your guts. But I really do think social media is a great place to make friends, and just put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to ask someone if they want to meet up. The worst thing they're going to do is tell you they're busy or leave you on red. Not the end of the world. Next thing I want to talk about is making effort. And I feel like this kind of goes into like once you're past the introductory phase of making friends. So I have a few friends here in Korea that I've had for like 3-4 years. And for example, the chick we met up with today, Sharon, you know, I don't see her all the time, but I think one thing that has helped our friendship survive is we make effort, even if it's just meeting up for like 1 hour. If she just stops by my house. Oops, what was that? And I'll give you an example of something that happened a few weeks ago. I was in Seoul and I had like my train to get back to Busan, but I had like a 2-hour window, and I just contacted one of my friends. She was free, and I just stopped by her house and I hung out with her for, it was only like 45 minutes, but it was so good to catch up in that little time frame. So I do think making effort is really important. I know that's a given, but like not every friendship date has to be, you know, going to dinner and coffee and movies and all that kind of stuff. Like sometimes the littlest things, like stopping over for a quick chat or going on a quick walk, literally can make the biggest difference and counts as strengthening and growing a friendship and hanging out. Honestly, like I'm not the type of person who loves going to like cafe, restaurant, like all the time with my friends. It's a bit exhausting for me to do that every single time. So for me, I'm like totally chill with going on a walk or just like going and sitting on the beach. That is totally my vibe, and I love when I make friends that enjoy doing the same thing. All right, final thing I wanted to mention. I feel like I didn't give that much good advice in this video, so if you guys can please share your advice for making friends or being good friends, leave it in the comments. But final thing I want to mention is if you are having trouble making friends, I want you to know that it might not be your fault. I see so often people come online and they're like, you know, I've been trying to make new friends. I'm starting to think I'm the problem. Really, I think sometimes it just takes a whole lot of time, guys. Like I did not make a solid friend here until a full year. I didn't meet Sharon until like summer of 2020, which it had been a year of me living here. So I just want to remind you guys to let things grow organically. If you feel like you're not clicking with all the people that you're meeting, please give it time, and I promise you, you will meet someone great. The positive thing about feeling like you're not clicking with anyone is it gives you time to get to know yourself and enjoy your own presence. So at least that's a win. Anyways, those are the little pieces of advice and tips that I have for making friends in a new city. Once again, I am not any kind of expert, so I'm sorry that my advice may have been a little bit limited, but I just want to remind you that it takes time. It's totally possible to meet good people. And once again, if you have ever moved to a new place, or maybe you went to a new school or something like that, like please, I would love to hear your experience on how it was. Was it easy? Was it difficult for you to meet people? Could you find a community? How was it for you? Thank you for watching. Once again, as a reminder, Vlogmas starts on December 1st, so please turn on your notifications if you don't have them on already. I have a really fun few videos planned. I'm really excited for it. So I love you. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you very soon in my next vlog. Bye guys.